Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we are over on the free-to-play account on the test server, and we are looking at the Bountiful Trials of Treznor. Now, ultimately, we know with the Graveborn, they have been very strong in the past, which is no different from the new hero we're getting. It seems like he's going to work into a couple formations. He seems pretty strong, especially when you have him built out with signature item and his furniture, to go ahead and give him an immunity when he gets off of his horse. But today we're going to bust out the tryout and see exactly how he looks. Of course, we get one of our free stones in there, a little bit of resources within the Arena of Trials. So we're going to go through here and see. Remember, guys, it does have the guild aspect, which is right here too. So you can actually go here and use guildmate heroes to get free diamonds. So not only do you pull a couple heroes out of here, you can also get a couple of free diamonds. But we're going to start right here in the bottom left. Looking at our first battle, tanks we're going to use for this are going to be Grez, and it's going to be Anoki, followed by Treznor. We're going to put right in the top. And interesting, we're going to go with Leica, and we're going to go with Tassie. So we do have a banish aspect. We're going to slow this down. I run these at 2 speeds specifically to see how the hero performs. So Treznor, as you can see, goes right onto the enemy side of the battlefield, which is good. Makes me think running it with Scrag, makes me think couple different formations that we could see this working well, especially with the Graveborn, possibly looking at Ulna and Treznor together just for that immunity effect, allowing Grez to actually survive on his own versus having the immunity. Again, it's going to be interesting to see what teams he makes his way into. So moving up, we're going to stick with this exact same formation. And again, watching him up here, he comes to the front. Look, he is in the very bottom right instantly. He went from the very top left up here, ran and charged to this bottom left, and then just started cleaving away. You can see right there, we do have the banish up on Kelthar. And there's the sleep, guys. Treznor, there we go, doing a big cleave right there, which is really cool to see. It seems like he almost has a cleave the size of Cirrus. Looking at this, Anoki pushing the heroes back, and it seems like he stays back there with the heroes. So if you can actually get everybody pushed back to this corner, he's kind of all over the map on this one, which is cool. It's very cool to see. I think it does add a RNG aspect to him running around. So moving up into the right, we're going to use Titus on this one in Mizoth. Still 2 heroes I definitely want to build. We have Merlin in here, and then we're going to run Damon. Damon, of course, scales with enemies, so the stronger they get, the stronger Damon gets. But ultimately, remember, they are the same level as us, guys. That's why it's not really too fair to test it on the test server, which is what I say to a lot of different players. They ask how effective he is. It really depends when you start seeing level deficiencies on if he's going to have the survival, which I really hope he is going to, or if he is going to be another hero that just dies fairly quickly, which, again, stacking it to a 240 level, it doesn't seem like that is the case here at all. It seems like he does have a lot of viability, but I feel like that is kind of by design when it comes to the Arena of Trials. And here, guys, have a whole entire team trying to take down our buddy Orthos right there, which we finally get him down in that one. And remember, he is a ranger, guys. So 2.94, doing a little bit of damage, but of course, Damon putting out some big numbers there because of the scaling effect. Team down here, again, we're fighting a same level team. Let's see who else we got here, which we have Mishka in here. We could actually go with another tank. Let's try Zykus in here. I'm thinking hopping in here, changing up the formation. Let's drop out Damon. We'll try Zekus in here and see if that makes a difference in this formation. And I know overall a lot of players kind of disappointed with Zekus, but I'm thinking with the combination of Mizoth, it could really make a difference in here. Because of the damage that Zekus does put out, it is still pretty strong. There we go, guys. There's the big, massive damage. And Titus is still up. Merlin's still keeping the team together here. Mizov doing some more crowd control. We have Treznor up there. Just got to get a couple of these targets down here before the time runs out, guys. And Corvo is throwing some massive stuns in there. Right there, the twins go down. I think Rowan went down as well. Mizov has Gorvo locked down. Boom, just got to take down our final target, guys. Big cleave right there. And we got that one down. So swapping out Damon for Zekas on that one. 9 million damage on that one. Wow. Zekas definitely putting out some pretty good damage right there. Swapping around to our right. This one we're going with an interesting combination, which is going to be Alna and Hodgkin. A lot of players do not use Hodgkin as the tanking ability. We're going to use Hafis, and then of course massive crowd control here with Pharrell. Hoping this one is going to work just like the last one did. Took a very early arrow from Gwen, but as you can see, Treznor ran to the top, turned Gwen around, so Gwen didn't even have the ability to continue firing arrows against the enemies because they were already turned around. He turned Gwen around, which is awesome. Look at the Jolly Roger guys popping up right here in the middle, providing some crowd control. Then Treznor down there killing out Merlin, doing the same right here. And he's off the horse, so he is immune right to damage. Fighting toe-to-toe, hand-to-hand combat right there next to Alna, which is very cool. Very cool when he hops off that horse, guys. So 2 million, 2.4. See, he doesn't do too much damage. I feel like a lot of it is the movement that he does that really mitigates his damage. He's just not putting out heavy damage, but he does have the ability to turn a lot of heroes around. Even here, the crowd control doesn't matter. There, he turns around targets. He knocks the twins to the middle of the battlefield, allowing the rest of the team to just take them down. Boom, the big cleave there to Sophia. Takes her down as well. The falling sun is coming. Didn't kill him on that one, though. And of course, Thorn, we know we have to kill him twice. And then we do have to take out Taylene if she gets an opportunity to come back up. There we go. Got that one down as well. And again, I feel like, see, 2 million damage there for a Ranger. Both of the tanks, Alna and Hodgkin, doing considerably more damage on that one. But that will grab this final chest here, guys. We will pick up our stone right in the middle. A free elite hero, which it could be a copy of Treznor. Hopefully could be a Celestial or a Hypogean hero. So we're just going to run through his skills and abilities like we always do. If you haven't checked him out yet or haven't seen him yet, just a summary. So the cleave on here does quite a bit of damage. If he is dismounted, it does a little bit of a different. Treznor will spin the spear around, knocking back enemies. So depending if he's mounted or dismounted is increasing on his damage. Death Charge, this is the one that we like because he is immune to control abilities when he does this charge, and he stuns them in the process. So he has the ability to charge through a whole bunch of heroes, and he does allow them to be stunned. The spear, this is what he does with the big cleave ability. They're unable to be healed. Now this is going to work really well again when it comes to PvP or when it comes to comps that have heroes like Taylene, heroes like Almas. I can see this working well in PvE as well, again, to negate the heal ability that some of the heroes have. And then, of course, the Soul Barricade, this is his mitigation, which is what they need, guys. If you want these heroes to live, we've said this before with tanks, they need mitigation to mitigate the damage that they're taking. Combining that with a signature item increases his attack rating, which is good. It's very strong. Each time a shield is generated, increases the attack rating of Treznor and the closest two heroes by 40% for 6 seconds. So he does have a pretty good buff there. And then while dismounted, he is immune to damage and control effects for 4 seconds. So once he takes enough damage to hop off the horse, he is going to be able to be completely immune to damage, which is awesome. So if he takes burst damage, he's going to have an immunity that kicks in, which is good. Then, of course, his furniture, well mounted, damage is reduced up to 25%. Damage dealt by enemies can only reduce Treznor down to 25%, which will make him dismount, kicking in the immunity. While dismounted, he gains 30 life leech. His energy regeneration is increased by 100 points. Because remember, if the energy regeneration is full, the duration of Treznor's immunity is extended to 6 seconds. The mount's energy is fully recharged during the time. There we go. So he will get more energy out of there. Then, of course, guys, the engraving is just going to allow that heal duration to be out of there. And then, of course, the shield mitigates all frontal damage, which is awesome as well. If you have melee heroes right off the bat, the shield is going to mitigate the damage, which is awesome, dealing with the survivability issues that he has. All right, guys, so that will do it for the Bountiful Trials of Treznor. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.